Alright, well, the water drained surprisingly well from the bomb shelter. You can see the water line and all sorts of stuff I'll take in just a second. But yeah, we're going to explore and see what's going on. There may be a door we may need to shovel some, there's like a 6-inch layer of mud and silt and debris just kind of floating on the bottom there from the years and years of not being used. This thing was built in the 60s, maybe the late 50s. We're not quite sure. And the wonderful woman who owns it has lived here for over 20 years and actually never been inside of it. It's been derelict that long. So we are about to go someplace that probably hasn't been entered since the 80s. 35 years or so. It's pretty exciting. So here we go. First of all, kind of get some peeks in from the door here. Hopefully you can see. Hey, will you grab one of my flashlights, buddy? All right. See if it'll adjust without any light. So there's the ladder to get down. You can see the water line where that was. We were able to drain that really well throughout the course of the night. You can see there. You can see the end there. There's one of the pipes poking out. We'll go and pop up top in a second. I don't know if you can see from this angle, but there's a turn to the left, and that is where the actual shelter is. There's a light switch right there. We'll go a bit closer up to that. Nice thing is the spiders look to have found new homes, so that's always nice. Let's come up top and look around a little bit. Guys, get back away from the door, okay? Up here is an exhaust port of some sort. We're not sure what it does, but we'll find out. Let's see if we can see anything down there. There's some bugs. You see, here we go. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, here's the mound. This is the coolest thing poking out of it by sure we're coming up to. This is a periscope. It's obviously not functional, but you know, the vision would come up here. There's a mirror right there and it come out through the glass, and I'm sure it used to spin. And you know, you could see all around you what's going on. See if your house blew up, see if the neighbor's house blew up. Let's see, here is the edge of the structure poking out from the mound a little bit. So it's not a very big unit, but it's definitely enough space for you and your family to survive a mild blast of some sort. And this pipe, I'm not sure what it's for either, but we'll try to figure it out. These pipes are all broken and bent during Hurricane Ivan in I think 2004. A huge tree in the backyard here collapsed on top of it and bent all these pipes. So we'll go inside and we'll see what's going on. I'm excited. It is swampy.
How far did you sink?
A few inches. Oh my goodness, see my boots? I'm not getting like submerged, but they're pretty stuck. It's also a tight fit in here too. Let me get a little deeper so you can see my shoulders. It's upside down right now, but my elbows, they both touch as I'm walking through. If I narrow up like that, then it gets better. It is very echoey in here too. So here's that pipe. Yeah, that's probably the best for here. This side goes up, I think. I don't know what that's for. There's some wood planks in there. Who knows what's going on? Don't want to walk into a bunch of spider webs. Don't like spiders. You can see some residue of spiders having been in that corner for decades. Hook, they used to hook something. Ooh, and around the corner we go. Alright. Whoa. Okay, so there is probably the bottom half of the periscope. That's crazy. Oh, that was some sort of shower curtain, it looks like, for washing, bathing. I was expecting a toilet to be here. Let's see if we can get more light on the situation. What you're not seeing is there's these bunks right here. There's something. There's also something. Okay, so this is pretty rudimentary, small. Oh wow, there is a ton of cockroaches in the corner. You can see them running around. There we go. There's a light bulb's gone. Looks like they unscrewed the thing. Oh, there we go. Water pump. So they must have some well hooked up, some sort of stove. Trash can. I'm interested to see what this thing is. I have no idea. Arrow goes to either water or maybe exhaust. Maybe a fan to circulate air into this thing as you're down here all sheltered. I see these pins in the door there. There's another one. There's one that's all rusted out. So down there, so there must have been some sort of door structure. I don't know if you just boarded yourself in. Oh, there's a big nasty spider. But yeah, there's this right in front of my face. Don't want to get hit. There's this cool little stove on top of Westinghouse. I don't know if that's a heater or an oven. Look at that corrosion, that's crazy. There's something right here on the board. Or one, some sort of trash can. Stirring stuff up. Here's a crank for something. There's electricity. Alright, so the power still worked on here. It wasn't super flooded. This would be the place to make your gaming dungeon for playing video games, that's for sure. Oh, seems like the cockroaches are dwindling in numbers. That means they might be flying in my hair soon. Let's see. This is rusted. Look at these old cups. A bucket, some other sort of pail. Looking at this bed, this is tiny. I mean, you've got to accommodate what you can in this tiny little room. It's probably... There's our cockroach buddy. You can see him. Anyway, best guess is maybe about 7 feet from there to there, and maybe 10 feet from there to there. So you've got approximately 70 square feet of living space for you and who else is in here. Just hanging out. Look at these water droplets that have not fallen in forever. They're just like those glowworms that David Attenborough talks about in the caves. Crazy, and they're all over the roof here. They're not like wet around them either. It just kind of drops hanging there. It's crazy. Oh, that thing is corroded and gone. Oh, there's a gecko. I don't know if you can see him right there, trying to find some bugs. But yeah, this is cool. This is where the water line was. Wow, we drained a lot of water out of this thing. This is crazy. Could you imagine living in here for who knows how long, being stuck in this little cramped space? Basically, going to prison is what's saving your life from some sort of nuclear fallout. It's crazy. Water pump, I'm not going to try and push it, but yeah. Anyway, maybe we get the pump down here and try to pump out the rest of this. Do what we can. Oh, that's the door, the hatch. So this is the door, something went in there. I have no idea what this is. This is obviously a stove on top, but can't figure out what this back thing is. It's electric, because there's a wire. And then there, you can see the plastic is just eroded off of these terminals. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, but 40 years of just not touching anything will do. Here's, I think, your one outlet. There's something, but it's just a blank panel. There's another one. I just got 2 outlets and a light. You can make something work. I wonder if this corner thing here, I don't know, it looks like some sort of lamp. It's the remains of an old lamp. There's the cord. There's like the bone fixture, some wiring. Maybe it hung on the ceiling in the corner. I don't know. Crazy thing is this periscope, I was hoping we'd have some better functionality from it. Oh, you can still see light coming through the little glass on top though. So I have no idea how that worked. Maybe it was cut off there, maybe it was just to see if you could see light outside different directions. I have no idea. Maybe just looked up into that hole we could see a second ago. Maybe you could make something out if the glass was clear. Who knows? Oh, one of those cool water drops. Anyway, this is super exciting. Let's see if she wants to get this thing fixed up. Alright, well, let's start making our way out. Call it good. Gotta walk sideways here. Get stuck. Don't fall in. There we go. Anyway, that was exciting.